Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler.
And Mike, in this high school soccer video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, now open for indoor dining.
Beautiful evening at Millikan High for a massive Moore League girls soccer matchup. Visiting Wilson Bruins, and head coach Dalton Kaufman recently announced he's stepping down after this season, but his Bruins are squarely in the Moore League title hunt, but they do need a result here.
On the other side, Tino Nunez has the Rams firing on all cylinders, looking nothing like the team that lost 3-0 to Wilson earlier this year, and they can all but clinch a share of a historic title with a win here, so you know they're going to be motivated.
The Rams immediately took it to Wilson. Courtney Cummings coming out strong to win a corner in the first minute. Millikan also generating chances with sophomore Hannah Marshall along the right wing, immediately putting that Bruin defense under question. Wilson, on the other side, getting most of their looks off set pieces. This header from Eleni Volgaris is going to sneak over the bar.
Millikan nearly scores on their own set piece, a nice flick by Cummings, but can't sneak it past Olivia Herrera in goal. Pair of great keepers in this one. An exciting action going both ways. A great move by Samantha Thompson on her left foot, forcing that diving save by Savannah Alba on the other side.
Yeah, there'd be more for Millikan's number one in this game, and tremendous individual effort here by Wilson's Reese Doherty. Wins the ball back, plays a perfect ball ahead to Aoife Powell, and she's got a breakaway chance. She's taken down on the edge of the penalty area, an obvious foul, but the referee points to the spot. Mike, we're going to need to take another look at this play. You'll see the clear foul, but we freeze it on the instant contact. It's at the 10. The penalty box starts at the 8. So as you can see, outside the penalty area, falls into the box. Tougher to see in real time, obviously, but hindsight says shouldn't have been a penalty. Huge moment for Wilson to try to take the lead on the road as Cade Mendoza sends it the other way, scores it for Wilson, and they take a 1-0 lead just shy of the half-hour mark.
Obviously a huge swing in a game with a literal league championship on the line. Wilson not done testing Alba in goal. She smacks away a corner. It falls to Doherty, forcing not one, but two desperation saves, Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, that's a terrific effort from the senior goalkeeper. I would say cat-like reflexes, but I've never seen your cats do anything that impressive, Mike. That's unreal.
Honestly, how dare you? First of all, at that point, the pressure on Millikan a little bit. Rams fighting back a little too hard as Cummings gets the yellow card, one of 4 yellows issued to the home team, and she would leave the pitch. But in the closing minutes of the half, a great effort by Marshall to win the corner, and Millikan is going to sub in Cummings for the corner routine, which was a good idea.
Yeah, Alyssa Reyes finds her back post, hits the post with the header, but the rebound to Natalie Paulson, who shoves it in, can't miss from there, as that completely shifted the momentum. Took the wind out of Wilson's sails and gave Millikan a boost of confidence as we go to halftime tied. And then that carried right into the start of the second half. Great skill by Reyes, leaves it off to Cummings. Her first time finish is sublime, and just like that, Millikan scores again, and they lead 2-1. Mike, we've seen how deadly this Millikan attack can be. This is a class goal. We need to take another look at it in slow-mo.
Yeah, that Millikan front line has really developed into a special triptych up there with Reyes, Cummings, and Marshall. And what a beautiful, 3 perfect touches for Reyes there as she goes through and then leaves it off to Cummings. These two have been special, but even with the lead, it did look like it was Millikan chasing. They were still teeing off on Herrera and piling up shot attempts.
Yeah, and it looked like they were the team trailing, but they just kept that pressure on. And this is how the second half looked. Great pressure on the ball, defenders stepping up to intercept, and then that immediately turns into a Millikan counterattack. This didn't lead to anything, but look at Marshall. I mean, her motor is unreal. She's always on a sprint going either direction.
Really something to behold. You absolutely have to appreciate the Marshall Academy of the Arts here, just going nonstop in all directions at all times.
Rams trying to put it away here, but Reyes unlucky off the crossbar. Still, it always seemed like Millikan were more likely to score in that second half, even while holding the lead. Sierra Scythe going to fire this one off and give Herrera credit. I mean, she was always there for Wilson when they needed her, but ultimately this day belonged to the Millikan Rams, who get a massive 2-1 win. And man, what more can you say about the effort of this team in the second half of Moore League, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, they really turned it around. They were struggling in that first round. Head coach Tino Nunez said they really needed to find their team spirit and come together, which they've done in an absolutely spectacular way. They are now all that stands between them and the first ever three-peat for the Rams girls soccer team is Cabrillo, Jordan, and Lakewood, teams they easily handled in the first round. So what can you say about the program that Tino's built and the way that team has rallied around him this season to turn things around and make history at Millikan?
Pretty special stuff, especially for a Ram alum. We want to thank all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center, for their support of local sports coverage. Girls soccer has been a ton of fun. Still a chance for another team to join Millikan as co-Moore League champions, and of course playoffs right around the corner. If you want all of that coverage, you got to keep it locked right here at the 562.